Once again, this is actually a recording for your second part of your Sec 2 revision, right? So if you have done your first part, all right, this second part is relatively easier, although there are only a few questions, but they are broken into parts as well. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so let's take a look at the first one. They say express x in terms of y and z. So where you go is that you bring this to the other side and then find the common denominator. Obviously, this is a little bit more difficult than usual, right? Oops. Okay, so if you're not very sure what to do, you can actually take a look at my working. You realize I flip them over, all right? And there you go. Okay, all right, so let's move on to question B. Question B itself, you can actually just find a common denominator. Okay. See if you are able to solve this all by yourself. Should be quite easy, isn't it? Okay. Let me bring this to the other side first. Plus 6x minus 8. Oops. 18x. Plus minus 6. Okay. Looks like I might have made some careless mistake somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where I made a careless mistake. Just give me a short while to decipher it. Okay, all right. How do I know that I made a careless mistake? I made a careless mistake because I realized my final one cannot be factorized. Okay, so you can actually just do some self-check yourself. Okay, okay, you got your minus 2 plus, oh, all right, so there you go. I have made the mistake over here. Okay, here you go. Okay, let me redo this again. All right, then you will see that plus 18, so plus 6. Okay, factorize the 3 out. Okay. Okay, I hope that you got part B yourself correctly. Okay, I made careless mistake just now. All right, in my attempt to cut short the method. Okay, now simultaneous equation, basically I will use elimination method. Elimination method is to find a common multiple of one of the factor inside here. In this case, I will use y. Okay, obviously you can use x as well if you want to. Okay, all right, so it's not either one will do. Okay, and then that's equation 3. That's equation 4. So you take equation 4 minus 3, and let me just do this. Oops. Oh, okay. Looks like I can't change. Okay. Spacing is a little bit too small when I set a worksheet. Okay. So 4 minus 3, that'll give you 7x. And that will give me 21. So x is equal to 3. Substitute x equals to 3 into equation 1. Okay, all right, so pretty much simple. This question's part C. Now part D itself, what you need to do is to factorize the denominators to find out whether it has a common factor as the other fraction or not. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay. Okay, so there you go. You get 3x minus 2 and 2x plus 3. And you realize that the other side, this one, you also need to find the common denominator by putting multiplying 2x plus 3 on its numerator and denominator. And you realize one thing, you should be aware that you can actually factorize the numerator to find out that actually you can cancel this away. Okay, all right, so let's move on to question number 2 already. Question number 2, again, this is actually a very simple simultaneous equation question. So equation 1 multiplied by 2. Okay, so that gives you equation 3. Take equation 2 minus away 3. That should give me 2x equals to 7. So x equals 7 upon 2. Okay, all right. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Okay. Why did I make a mistake? Because I forgot to multiply by 2. So equals to half. Okay, so substitute x equals to half into equation 1, and there you go. Easy question. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next question. Now this one express A in terms of B, M and K. Okay, all right, let's take a look. And you bring all the A to one side over here, and you factorize them out. Okay, all right, so that's question part B. Let's take a look at C itself. C, realize that there's x plus 3 on top and below. And that's it. All right, that's 2C. All right, that's question number 3 over here. Question number 3, I think you want to express n in terms of k and m. So there you go, over here. So m squared over 4k squared equals to n minus 5 over 3 plus n. 3m squared plus m squared n equals to 4k squared n minus away 20k squared. All right, and then okay, there you go. You got number 3 already. And number 4 and number 3b. Number 3b itself, the common denominator obviously is x plus 3 and x minus 3. As you can see, and there you go, you got x squared minus 9 over x squared minus 9. Okay, there you go. All right, that's question number 3b. Okay, let's move on to number 4. Alright, number 4 itself, it is given that v equals to this. Evaluate v in terms of if it's this 4.5 and 0.9. I think this is quite easy. I will skip for part 1. You try for part 2. I'll do for part 2 for you to see. For part 1 is pretty easy. Alright, it's just typing calculator. So I'll not do that. Okay, alright. Now for part B itself, well, sometimes it can get a bit confusing for some of you. Okay, so there you go. Okay, x equals to square root of plus and minus 2 pi r squared minus v over 2 pi. There you go. All right, that's question number for part 2. All right, it's a 3 marks question, and I hope that you have actually benefited much from the Sec 2 revision, which is totally essential for your Sec 3. Okay, all right, there you go. I'll see you in class.